sunshine. How's everybody doing? It's Christine Pianes. I'm going to tap in. I'm going to do a reading. And I want to do a reading on this 11/11 portal. We just had a full moon in Taurus. And so I want to kind of combine the energies and see what is coming for the collective and see if there's anything needing to be changed. We do know that 11/11 sparks an awakening, brings in new beginnings with that energy of the number one. And so different things are changing, different things are erupting. I just heard elope. Because I was going to say things are eloping, and I heard elope. I don't know. But anyway, so let's just see. Let's see what comes out for the collective. All right. Hope everybody is having a dope Tuesday. I am having a dope Tuesday. I literally got woken up in the middle of the night at 1:11. So I just thought that was interesting. Thought that was amazing. So let's get this going. Giving thanks to my angels, ancestors, and my spirit team. Calling in my protectors to sit on the four corners of me, north, south, east, and west, creating a circle of protection around me and the viewer at this time. Most High God, Christ consciousness, I ask that you adorn this reading, come into this reading, giving the collective any messages that they need. A lot of, energy of rest. People are kind of either reaching their burnout period, whether that's mentally or physically. I just saw the 9 of Wands. Spirit says we need to prevent burnout. It's a time where we need to prevent burnout. Depending on where you are on the globe, the U.S., we are going into winter months. Depending on where you are in the U.S., you may not experience the colder season, but the time change, less sunlight, things like that. Consider that. I don't like this little brush of stuff I put up there, but anyway, it's there. I can't change it. I'm not going to change it. Okay, what messages do you have? What messages do you have for the collective energy? Collective. Something is coming in steady. Naturally, we know that this 6 of Swords is calmer waters, but I just heard steady movement. Something coming in steady. Something coming in steady. So maybe this is an energy that you are coming from, or spirit is trying to warn you or prevent you from going into a 5 of Pentacles energy, feeling kind of like left out, overlooked, is what I heard, especially with this 5 of Cups here kind of being overlooked. He's focusing on this direction when there are 2 cups here standing as well. So it's like he's maybe something is being overlooked. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if something in your finances, you're not looking at something closely into your finances. Or like I said, this could be an energy that you're coming from, and spirit is, trying to get you to, or moving you towards something more steady, something more, something more steady for maybe you and your family. You could be a divine masculine, kind of doing all that you can to keep your family afloat. And something steady is coming in for you. This could have been you, in a previous energy, and something steady could be coming in for you. It doesn't have to be a divine masculine. It could be, you could be a woman as well. We have for the collective. This 11/11 portal. What are we bringing in? We have the 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And with this 4 of Swords, I heard contemplation, in which I feel like this is like a spiritual contemplation. You going within to get some type of spiritual insight. This is a good energy to kind of tap in with your spirit team to get spiritual insight. Like, I just feel like this is you. I feel like this is like part of your self-care in a way, something that it needs to be done, maybe required of you for your self-care. It's going to bring clarity. I think this is going to bring clarity for you. It's going to allow you to know exactly the direction that you're going in. This is going to allow you to know exactly which direction you are moving in. Okay, so let's keep this out here on the board. So there's some clarity. As we are all shifting. I just heard shifting timelines. As we are all shifting timelines, there may be some confusion on which route or which direction to take, but Spirit is wanting the collective to focus on self-care, self-awareness. I just heard the word prestigious, self-care, self-awareness, getting finances in order. My cat. Getting finances in order and going within. Spiritual contemplation. And we can chalk that up and say that's meditation, you know, naturally meditation. But it doesn't, you don't have to necessarily, how you meditate is how you meditate. I'm not here to tell anybody how to meditate, but get into a mind frame of, you know, contemplating, planning, strategizing with your spirit team. Yeah. Let me see one more card. We're going to clarify. See how the collective for this 11/11 energy. Yeah. So can't even think of the art. I can't even think of the artist's name right now. But you know, the song "Change Gonna Come." Oh, the name is on the tip of my tongue. "Change Gonna Come." So that song has been popping up lately, and this is what this is. This is the energy of a change gonna come. This is what this is. I just got the 3 of Cups. The steady moving. If we, the collective, whoever put in this work, this steady moving work, this is the energy that the collective will be in. This is the energy that you want to be in. This is the energy with the full moon. This new beginning energy with this 11/11 portal. This is the energy that a lot of the collective is striving for. And why I say I picked up that song, you know, just thinking about how, you know, it's been popping up until now in this reading. And with these cards, I just see this is like, it's been too hard living. Like you've been in this hangman position, maybe, you know, being in this hangman position created confusion because overthinking started to come in. You started to overthink certain things, and then you started to overthink your past. You started to overthink, you know, maybe your karmic cycles, maybe the karmics that's been in your life, and just a lot of overthinking, a lot of being stuck to toxic behavior, bad habits, things like that, and it's just been hard. Maybe, you know, the hurt, the experience that left you maybe in a stuck position, a position of weariness, loneliness, isolation, just things like that. It's just, I feel that it's coming up. And I literally, when I saw these cards, I literally heard, it's been too, I'm not about to do it, but you know the beginning, you know how he come in, like literally, it's been too hard living. It's been too hard living with this energy. And then with it, you know, literally, look at this. It's been too hard living with this 5 of Pentacles. You know, the confusion, not knowing which direction to go, not knowing who to turn to, what to turn to. You know, 5 of Cups energy, this devil card energy, being stuck. But guess what? Look at this. Guess what? We're leaving this behind. Putting in the work. I feel like this is Spirit is telling you that it's gonna take some time, because just keep a steady pace. It's gonna take some time for some of you. Yeah, like this is the energy, you know. But I'm afraid of dying. I'm afraid of going into this next step. You're afraid, you know, when you say I'm afraid to die, but I know there's what do you say? There's something beyond the sky. I can't think of the words exactly. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. So this is you, you know, kind of afraid to die, afraid to, you're going into this. This is, you know, I just heard fellowshipping. But this is Six of Wands, you know, recognition, announcements, celebrations, rewards, honor, prestige. Honor, prestige right here is what I'm picking up. Also prestige here, because Temperance, it may be steady, but then we have more energy of like prestige. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, this High Priestess, more contemplation. Look at this. Sitting back, waiting, wondering, you know. But yeah, you're afraid. Not necessarily you're not afraid to die. Like, that's not necessarily coming up, but it's more of you're afraid of what this 1111 portal can bring, or your full moon manifestations, or just if you're not a manifester, if you don't tap into these energies, you just making changes and you're scared. You don't know if these changes are going to come about positively or not. And it's like me, I always remind people with patience, with kindness, with love, with a pure heart, these things, these changes that you want, these desires will, you know, start to surface and start to show itself. So Spirit is saying you don't have to be afraid to be in this energy, as long as you're doing the work. As long as you're doing the work, as long as you're, you know, putting in, you know, because faith without works is dead. You know, manifestation without putting your energy into it is pointless. It's meaningless. I'm actually going to keep these out here if I have to reference back to it. Okay, let's get maybe moon. I'm gonna get one of these to clarify, and I want to go to my intuitive goddess deck, intuitive night goddess deck. Everything, just one of these, one or maybe two. Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords is giving me aiming for your goals. You're aiming for your goals. You haven't, remember in this deck, let me see if I kept it out. That's why I'm glad I didn't put these all away. So in this deck here, we got the Queen of Swords. This is a lot of the collective now. It's like you're your baby queen, you know. And so Spirit wants you to aim for your goals. When this came out, I heard aim for your goals. And if you rock with me, I don't always, you know, kind of go off like the book meaning. I go off what I hear, you know what I mean, or what's in the picture, what stands out in the picture. And then like literally I heard aiming for your goals, and Spirit like wanted me to highlight how this sword, like she's aiming for something, she's hitting something, like she's hitting a target. So it's like you're aiming for your goals. Look at this. And then like with this sword here, she is like she achieved the goals, you know. There's a lesson in this hand. Come through, Spirit. There's a lesson in this hand. Yeah, there's a lesson that's either been learned, or maybe she's learned it. It looks like a diploma, you know. Maybe she's learned it. She's aiming for a goal. That goal, she struck that goal, and then, you know, there's no more diploma. There's no lesson. She you know, she's in this energy where she learned a lesson. Come through, Queen. Come through, Queen. And then intuitive night goddess deck. What you got for us in this 1111 portal? What do you have for us? What do you have for us? There's some key words in this deck. The Empress. Ooh. Empress energy has definitely been circulating. I have the Spirit of Wands right here. And in this deck, at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands here. So that's mirroring each other right there. The Spirit of Wands is considered the King of Wands. But my intuitive goddess deck is it's a woman's deck, all women, but it's the same energy. So some of you may be in a more of a Queen of Swords energy. Some of you may be heading towards a King or Queen of Wands energy. Some of you may be all encompassing all these energies, and you are in your Empress energy, or this new shift, this new portal, 1111 portal, you know, is shifting you into these evolved energies right here. The Wayfarer. Look at that. Or no. Yeah, hold on. Here's Warrior of Cups, Queen of Wands. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Too much energy. Different things. Just one more card to clarify or add to. One more card to different things. What? Look at this. Look at this. Remember I showed you this Three of Wands over here? the contemplating, Spirit wants you to sit down with them. Spirit wants you to, like, literally, yeah. When I show y'all, this is when I say clarify, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Clarify. We have the Three of Wands here. We have the Three of Wands here. This is that spiritual contemplation. Knowing, like, look at her. She's playing and dancing with the elements. She's getting in tune and playing and dancing with the elements right now. I love it. I love it. She's getting in tune with herself. Look at this. Three of Cups. This is what Spirit has for you. This is what Spirit has waiting for you. Clarifying the original Three of Cups that I pulled. The original Three of Cups that I pulled. Like, this is what Spirit has for the collective. Those that have been putting in the work, those that have been putting in the work with a pure heart, those that have been, you know, you ain't been on that bullshit. You know what I mean? You ain't been on that bullshit with yourself. You ain't been on that bullshit with others. You know, things for you are gaining momentum. More clarification. I mentioned this King of Wands here. We're back at the Spirit of Wands after I did that shuffling, and here we are at the Spirit of Swords. So this Spirit of Swords is not necessarily mirroring. Where'd she go? It's not necessarily mirroring the Queen of Swords, because once again, the Spirit energy is a king energy. This is like literally you are balancing yourself out. You've done some healing, inner child healing. You've done some inner child healing. You've done some shadow work healing. And then this is you balanced. This is you balanced. This is you balanced. So I give thanks for this message. I do want to see, while we are in the energy of contemplating, resting, tapping in with Spirit, I want to pull one card from my rest deck and see what Spirit has for us in regards to Oracle. Yeah, I don't have much else. I just like the clarification that oracles can provide. So I'm going to pick one from the Animal Oracle deck. What clarifications do you have for the collective at this time? Any clarifiers, any oracle messages? Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause. So what do we have here for the collective? It says everybody is different, but some people don't use the cards that fall on the floor, but I do. I do. Sometimes I find that it resonates. This one is Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So once again, learning from the past. I've been laughing a lot lately. I was cracking up last night. I don't know if everybody thinks the stuff that I think is funny. It's funny, and who cares though. But I just kind of felt my spirit team coming through and telling me to relax and just, you know, laugh. You know, laugh. Lately here being with me being a mommy, you know, it's been kind of tense, you know, for me just. And I have to kind of balance that energy. So this is on point. I reckon. I mean, I resonate with this. I vibe with this right here. But let's see. I want to pull another one. Let's see what's something for the collective spirit. You know, you can tap. You maybe been laughing lately too, or feeling the need to, like, you know, take it easy, or, you know, just, you know, laugh at your own mistakes. You know, what have you. For collective. Two of these came out. White Stag, Protector. Black Jaguar, Old Soul. So we're just gonna take these. You are an old. Wow. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Black Jaguar, Old Soul. You're definitely an old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. That spiritual contemplation. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dream. So I gotta get up out of here. And I'm gonna leave this here. And I'm gonna put my little prayer necklace on because I just saw it and it's standing out to me. So I'm gonna follow the directions. Does anybody know what a prayer necklace is, or do you have a prayer necklace? You write a little on a tiny piece of paper, either a prayer or keywords, manifestation. Speaking of keywords, oh no, I'm going back. I want to wear this. I want to wear all of this because all of these are symbolic. Every last one of these are symbolic. And so yeah. So Wayfarer, Empress. Uh-oh. Wayfarer, Empress, and this Three of Wands. I want to get some, if I have it, I want to get some keywords. I always, all of my tarot cards are like kind of different when it comes to like the book. And some of them don't always have the same meaning from deck to deck. And there's some, I feel like there are some keywords that Spirit is, you know, kind of asking me to tap into. Wayfarer is in the front. Where you at? There she is. So Wayfarer is, yeah. Wayfarer is the lovers. But not only that, we have the keyword self-love. I mentioned self-love, and balance. Remember when I showed you the Queen of Swords, and then the King of Swords energy came out. Here's the King of Swords energy, right here. And then you saw it earlier. The Queen of Swords was here from another deck. So that is balance for me. You saw earlier the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the word value. So look at these keywords here. Keywords, lovers, balance. Those that want love, Spirit is telling you to form a relationship with love in and of itself. And then this Three of Wands back here. Going too hard. Come on, Wands. Come on. There we go. So, Three of Wands, success, recognition, contribution. Yeah. Going back to this rest card. How can you create individual and collective rituals of healing for yourself and your community? What can you contribute to your community? What did I say? Recognition, success. What did I say? Prestige. It's coming through. I'm sorry. I'm just skimming through. And then Empress. Let's go back to the front. Too far. I got that everywhere now. Come on, Empress. Nope. There she is. Okay. Nature, abundance, bounty, fertility. Start creating the spaces and experiences you feel called to and destined for. Remember that abundance comes in many forms. The Empress does not worry about having enough. She knows The Empress does not worry about having enough. She knows she does, and that she can provide for all her needs. I'm just gonna leave that there and get ready to get up out of here. Sunshine. Keep manifesting love naturally. Happy 11/11 portal. Have a dope day. This message is timeless. So whenever you see this, mwah.